By the 6th century BC, the experiments began to settle around two alternatives. The tyrannies never really died out, but oligarchy became the settled norm of the Greek city-states. Several of these oligarchies, however, were replaced by a second alternative that originated sometime in the 6th century: democracy. The word means rule by the demos, D-E-M-O-S in Greek, or rule by the people. But the Greek democracies looked nothing like modern democracies. First, they really meant rule by the people. The Greek democracies were not representative governments like we have today. They were governments that were run by the free male citizens of the city-state. Second, all people weren't involved in the government. Slaves, foreigners, and women were all disbarred from the democracy. So in reality, the democratic city-states more closely resembled oligarchies for a minority. Now, it was a very large male minority, to be sure, who actually ruled the state. This was also a period of frenetic colonization. The Greeks, pressured by growing populations around the city-states, actively went looking for unpopulated or thinly populated areas to colonize in Greece, the Aegean Sea, and elsewhere. The Greek city-states began to appear on the Italian and Sicilian shores, and they set up trading posts in the Middle East and Egypt. Greek culture was spreading across the Mediterranean, and Greek commerce was rapidly making the city-states wealthy and powerful. Now, there was no military, political, or cultural center of the Greek world in the archaic period. Different city-states developed different cultures. These developments, however, spread across the Greek world. The city-state culture then was in many ways a national culture because of the dynamic interactions between the city-states. The greatest flowering of culture occurred on the city-states of Asia Minor, and especially Miletus. Greek philosophy begins in these city-states and soon spreads around the Greek world. The cities of Corinth and Argos became great centers of literature. Perhaps the greatest of the city-states were Athens and Sparta. Sparta in particular dominated the political scene all during the 7th century BC and would remain a powerful force all throughout its history until the Macedonians conquered Greece in the 4th century BC. Please return to your lecture.